Another round of Big Betty. If you guys are excited about it, can you cheer for me? If you're excited, can you cheer? There you go. You guys are excited about Big Betty? Shoot your guns if you're excited about Big Betty. You guys are excited about Big Betty. Of course you are. How could you not be? All right, here we go. Another round of Big Betty action. $5 going to the winner. Free for all. A couple big names in here. A lot of big names in here. Snark in yellow in the top right. Kian in red in the bottom left area there. Luke in green. Mid-right. Mid-right? I don't know. Jaws in teal in the bottom right. And Artie in purple in the top left. Damn, these are all big names. Crowd closer. Orange, top middle. The only person I don't know. Could be taking an early walk. Hard to say. But he did do a nice job establishing the center and then getting out. As any of you guys who don't know what's going on, Big Betty. That crate in the middle is going to give the Big Betty. If you don't know what the Big Betty is, you'll know shortly. Big Betty's OP. It's imagine a tank that is anti-everything and shoots Grand Cannon nukes. That's what the Big Betty is. So we see Kian going to bring a nice little GI rush here, trying to put some pressure on Luke. Luke always established himself in the center there, but ooh, who snuck in and sniped the Big Betty? Oh, Snark goes in with the drone and grabs the Big Betty, and he's going to take an early walk here. He's going to be able to send Luke on his way. The Big Betty doing work right now. And Luke, and that's the problem. If you try to take the center, you have to take the Big Betty. If you post up in the center and you don't take the Big Betty, you totally screw yourself. Now, the good news right now for Kian, so Kian's in red. Snark doesn't see Kian. So Snark doesn't have the map scouted. So you're thinking, why doesn't Snark attack Kian's MCV? So, but again, the Big Betty only lasts 30 seconds. When the Big Betty, after 30 seconds, the Big Betty explodes. Now there's a new crate out, and Luke sneaks in and grabs the Big Betty. Doesn't want someone else to get another one. Now Luke putting some pressure on Kian. And now Luke going to go after Snark, I think. He should. Snark was just picking on him. Oh, but instead, so Luke's going to try to do some landscaping, clear out a little space for himself, his new base here. Luke going to get in there again. Oh, Snark's going for it with the drone. But again, Luke does get the Big Betty, and the Big Betty cannot get droned. Now where's Luke going to head? You only got 30 seconds. You got to try to do work. Ooh, but just sacks the Big Betty quick. And now Kian's going to take his chance with the Big Betty. So now Kian gets the Big Betty. Man, we got some, what else we got going on here? So we got Orange on the top side. Orange Crowl, and not sure that is, and Artie in the top left. They're in a trench fight on the top side. They don't even have time to think about the Big Betty. Who stuck that? Oh, Kian grabs another Big Betty, and Luke is taking a lot of harassment right now. He just took down Marco, so now everyone wants to come after him. Everyone wants to eat his lunch. Fair enough, though. Yeah, Teal did get a good spot. That Jaws down the bottom right. Jaws understood the assignment, man. Jaws is going to get out of the way, try to post up. But on the Big Betty map, there's really nowhere that's safe, because if you're not getting the Big Betty, someone else is going to get the Big Betty, and things go from bad to worse very, very quickly. No, you can't build on the radiation. This is all like a hill. There's too much incline here. This is all an incline, so you can't build up there. So Luke now gets the Big Betty again. And Luke's down to just his barracks right now. Luke only has a barracks right now. Oh, but he's gonna make Snark pay for that early harassment. Snark can just target the building. Oh no, he does have a sentry gun as well. So Snark's gonna take the barracks. And now Luke doesn't have a tank, so Luke can't get the Big Betty. Oh, Snark's able to snipe that Big Betty before Kian can get it. So Snark out with the Big Betty. Artie's doing some work on the left side. Got his own little army pushing in. Artie's not playing Big Betty. Artie's just playing traditional Rhino Wars. I love it, though. All right. Now Jaws is able to counter that Big Betty. Another Big Betty on the field. As soon as the Big Betty's destroyed, another one comes out. So you got to keep constantly cycling it. Artie now out the Big Betty, and now Artie does have Kian's base scouted, so that Big Betty's about to go off on the top side. And the lower ground down there, you think it's safe. You think, oh, I'll go to the corner, that's safe, until Big Betty is up on the cliff, raining hellfire down on you. Kirov out now from Artie in the top left. Another Big Betty, though. Another Big Betty. You got to play the Big Betty. If you're not playing the Big Betty, man, you're playing checkers while everyone else is playing chess. Snark grabs another Big Betty, sacks 3 rhinos for no reason. I love that. Oh, it's because he's getting drone punched in the face on the top right. And Jaws is actually doing a good job of just getting up there and kind of bum rushing the Big Betty. That's definitely a good move. And Snark again gets the Big Betty. I really like how Snark's playing the Big Betty. He's doing a good job with that. He just needs to get a little bit more mileage out of it. And so Kian in the bottom left here is about to get stomped out from Artie. Kian has no anti-air in that group. So Kian should be taking an early walk here on the bottom left. Luke takes an early walk, and that's why this game's fun. When you got players like Kian and Luke, who are obviously OP getting crushed out, that means it's fun for everyone. It's like Chutes and Ladders. You know, you play chess, the better player wins. You play Chutes and Ladders, anyone can win. It's more fun for everybody. It's a little more random. Jaws looking tough, though. I really like Jaws was able to play the corner, but then defend himself from the Big Betty very well. And now Jaws is pushing the Big Betty, using it offensively as he uses his tanks to defend himself, getting heavily droned to the bottom right there. That Big Betty raining down on Snark. Snark's still on 4 War Factories, though. Snark needs to get out there and take out that Big Betty. The counter for the Big Betty is just bum rushing it. Just shove in with tanks. That's the move. And when you do destroy the Big Betty, you see you do get it go elite, so that's nice. So Snark, ooh, Snark's able to save that elite tank. Now Snark out now with the Big Betty as well. See, it's hard to know what Snark has scouted. I don't think Snark has top left scouted. That's why he's not attacking it. So now there's no reason to hide with the Big Betty. It only lasts 30 seconds. Snark, what are you doing, buddy? What are you doing in the top right? Kian's staying alive in the bottom left somehow. I don't know how. I don't know how that Kirov died. I wasn't watching. But Kian is technically still alive. So Snark able to get in and get one hit on Jaws. But Jaws' tanks rolling through here. Snark's got that bunker doing work. Jaws uses an IC, though. Oh, Jaws is going to lose his army here. Snark should be able to survive. As long as you have a War Factory, you can keep pumping on this map because you can keep grabbing the Big Betties. Now Artie gets his own Big Betty. So the problem is, Artie's going to win this. Well, Artie and Jaws are both in pretty good spots, but no one has put any pressure on Artie. I mean, Artie's base is one Big Betty target. You know, you could just chain react the whole thing right now. Like this Oil Derrick right here, juicy. Juicy, juicy, juicy. Gotta hit that one. Alright, so now Artie going off. Kian's finally going to take the walk. But, oh, Kian on the backside of Artie's base. Paradrop in the very top left doing some work. And looks like Snark will grab another Big Betty. Snark's got another Big Betty. I like to see, I mean, like I said, the Big Betty only lasts 20 seconds, so why not just push right away? I don't really understand. I don't think Snark has the map scouted very well, because every time he gets the Big Betty, he looks a little confused. But I like his excitement about getting the Big Betty. I love that. Now Artie's carving out another little another little base in the bottom left, and he's trying to map control using his tanks and his Big Betty, but unfortunately his tanks are heavily droned. Artie's going to lose his whole army and doesn't get much for it. Artie's MCV is in a very scary spot right now. And if Jaws has that area of the map scouted, he's going to become pouring in very, very quickly here. Oh, Artie out with a bunch of Desos to counter. And Snark grabs another Big Betty. Oh my god, I love it. And another Big Betty. And another Big Betty. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Snark using those drones. The drones are definitely the move to get the Big Betty. That's what it's all about. Hi, X. Bike Rush, yeah, Marco lost. 5-3. It was epic. Good match. Snark has gotten so many Big Betties. It's amazing. I love it. He's going to have a very difficult time winning this game, but you never know. Snark actually has a ton of points. Oh, Artie should have let him get another. So Artie shouldn't have sniped the Big Betty there. Artie just saved Jaws' MCV for him. Alright, so but maybe Artie wants to get the kill himself. So now Artie, ooh, a lot of tanks on radiation for Artie. So bruises all of his rhinos in the process. But now Artie out with his own Big Betty. Artie's going to go hunting now. Jaws' base is looking juicy. Yeah, I think these players are learning how important it is to scout the map. Like, it seems frustrating to us, but that's why these guys aren't targeting the right buildings, because they don't have each other's bases scouted. So I think that's why I think everyone's going to learn you have to scout early on before people get their defenses up, so that when you get the Big Betty late game, you can start doing work. Artie is so droned right now. We did hit that 2-minute warning. We got about a minute and a half left in the game. Snark. Snark's gotten so many Big Betties. I love it. Alright, so now Snark is going to try to get his, what's it, a 3-shot for an MCV? Oh, snipes the MCV at the very last second. So now Jaws is out in MCV. Jaws gets his own Big Betty. Now Jaws is going to go for Snark. Bam, 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 bam. You hit me, I hit you back. That's what it's all about. And Artie looking tough, man. Artie OP. Artie, for those of you guys who didn't see it, beat his way from D1 into D2. Wait, he started in D2 this month. He won the D2 tournament. He made his way into D1. He won the D1 tournament. He made his way into the pro bracket. And then he got crushed by Quas. But he did win 2 tournaments before that, and Quas is OP. He did put up a point versus Quas. Jaw says, Snark, I hate you. And already rolling in now with the Rhinos. I think this one will come down to time, more than likely. Jaws quits out, though, doing Artie a big favor. So now Artie just has to push through. Snark doesn't have much left. Another Big Betty. Artie's got to grab that Big Betty and do work. Artie's going to close this out, and you do not see this very often in free-for-all. It almost always comes down to time. But Artie had a lot of time early on, a lot of space. He didn't have any early attacks. Was able to posture up a little bit and take it home. Artie OP. All right, we'll run this one again. If these same guys want to play again, I'll run it again because these are some great players. Oh, Jaws wins it? Wait, what? Jaws not only wins it, he wins it by... twice as many... I have no idea. I have no idea what happened there. But Jaws won it. I don't know. Do you lose points for losses? Already had 257 losses. Yeah, so the timer went off there. Oh, he killed the Big Betties. Ah, interesting. All right, guys, so for those of you who don't know what's going on, the timer went off. We have a 10-minute timer on the game. Well, 11.5-minute timer. The 11.5-minute timer went off, and then it comes down to points. And Jaws won by points. That's a good point. So points are based on the value of units you kill. I don't know. The timer went off before. Oh my god, Jaws left the game. Jaws doesn't even know he won. That's amazing. So Jaws won, he didn't know it. So what happened is when you kill a unit, you get points based on the value of that unit. And I think what happened there is that we made the Big Betty worth a bunch. So we wanted it to be so that when you kill the Big Betty, you automatically go elite. And in order to do that, you have to raise the value of the unit. So the Big Betty unit is worth a ton of points right now. So yeah, that's interesting. So Jaws killed a bunch of Big Betties and got a ton of points.